just looking at this story. Apparently, the shooter of the Epstein judge's son and husband has been identified, and he's dead. So I don't know. That's gotta probably make Ghislaine Maxwell feel just a little more scared as she sits in solitary confinement. And word that I'm hearing is that they're moving her from cell to cell to cell all around the different penitentiary or the different detention center to keep her safe. I don't know how long that's going to happen, but you know, when they're getting so brazen now that they're going to judges' houses, this thing, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going too deep or if I'm not going deep enough, but it's getting really weird out there, okay? I played this a little earlier, and I want to just do it again because I see some folks are on now who weren't on earlier, and I see other people are saying that, go back and watch the first part of the show. In case you missed it, I got cut off, okay? Nico, do we have the headline about Joe Biden's brother? Let me see that headline about the... So, I've been talking about the Epstein Island and how, they have a temple there and all these people flew on his plane. They were in the flight logs. They went there and everything else. But one person who wasn't on the island, or at least on the flight logs, was Joe Biden. Now it turns out that, lo and behold, a small little island right across the street from Epstein Island is called Water Island. And Joe Biden's brother, James Biden, purchased a large tract of land on Water Island back in 2005, 2006 for 150 lodge, okay? And then some lobbyist who used to work for Joe Biden, who now become a lobbyist for banks and other stuff, purchased one of the 3 lots for $150,000. So he basically paid off the whole purchase price and leaves 2 lots. And it just, to me, sounds nice. Like, hey, if my brother Todd bought 3 tracts of land for 150 grand, and then he sold one of them for 150 grand, he'd probably say, hey, Jay, guess what? We just got 2 free lots on our own tropical island. And by the way, you're never going to believe it. There's a really cool thing here. We're right next door to Jeffrey Epstein. And this island that we're on, you're not going to believe it. It was a submarine base for the U.S. military. So there's an actual whole submarine thing downstairs. So now, think about this. When they're talking about, torturing kids, and Jeffrey Epstein is known, he was a registered pedophile. He was registered for the rest of his life as a sex offender, wherever he is now. It seems that this 8.3-mile traverse from Water Island, where Joe and James Biden have some properties, over to Epstein Island, where many have alleged a bunch of pedophiles go there and sacrifice kids and extract adrenaline from their adrenal gland. They're only 8 miles apart. And if you wanted to transport some kids and never get caught, like Escobar and all the big drug lords, they actually bought submarines to evade naval law enforcement. I'm thinking, well, that sounds a little crazy. Why would they buy an island that has a submarine base on it? And isn't it coincidental that it's right next door to Epstein Island? And why would Joe Biden's brother buy an island next to Epstein Island? It doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you want to get super crazy, I'm not saying it, but this Ghislaine Maxwell had a lot of skills, and you're not going to believe what one of them is. Take a look at this. She has was a great hopscotch player. Nico doesn't have the clip ready because I sneak attacked him.
Here we have Ghislaine Maxwell, founder and president of the Terra Mara Project, a nonprofit whose mission is to create a global ocean community to protect and promote sustainable development of the ocean. Ghislaine is easily one of the smartest, most fascinating people I've ever met. This is proven by the fact that she holds a bachelor's and master's degree from Oxford University, is a private helicopter pilot, a trained EMT, a qualified ROV, which I had to look up what that was, and a deep worker submarine pilot.
She's a helicopter pilot. She's an EMT. And she's a deep worker submarine pilot. So I don't know. In my mind, I could see a video, like maybe a little animated cartoon video of like Ghislaine Maxwell driving the submarine with, you know, Tom Hanks and Kevin Spacey and all of these other people who've allegedly been to Epstein Island, hanging out the back of the submarine and, you know, doing a little tour, you know, from Little St. James, Epstein Island over to Water Island and pulling in to Joe and James Biden's submarine base, maybe picking up some terrified and petrified kids. Who the heck knows? I don't know. That's as deep as I'm going to go today because my stomach hurts. I wanted to join you in a liquid lunch today, but I don't have any ice. Do we have ice? Ava, my daughter, is doing a internship with us right now, and she actually was kind enough to fetch me some ice from my brother Derek, who's sunning in my. Is he back there, no. Uncle Derek? Oh no.
No, that is back.
Okay, good. So yeah, I thought I'd have a little cocktail with you today because I need it. It's 100 degrees in New York City today. And I started drinking these trios last week, fruit and birch water. They're delicious. I don't know if we sent any of those videos over to the management team at Trio, but we could use some more. And they're organic. They're sugar-free, 1 gram of sugar, okay? 0 grams of fat. And this is organic vodka imported straight from Italy. So it's like a double organic drink that you might want to think about. And these trios are tasty, and the Ponzoni is tasty, and they're both organic. And I'm mixing and matching, but they are good. And we'll put a little orange in with the fruit berry. Oh, that's a little mango beach cherry. That's good right there. All right, I'm gonna come back right after this, and Brian Boyd's gonna join us. He's a 30-year plus intelligence agent, analyst, counterterrorism specialist, former Green Beret, oversaw Special Forces SEAL Team 6 and Delta, also served in the Department of Defense, Justice, and Treasury. Great guy. We're going to talk about Mary Trump, Donald Trump's black sheep niece who wrote a book saying all kinds of terrible things about her. We're also going to talk about the issues with John Bolton's book, and what Brian sees in this upcoming election. And he's one of the best out there. He's been inside the White House and out, worked in many administrations, almost every part of government. So he'll break down whether or not I am completely crazy with some of these conspiracy theories. But nonetheless, here's to you. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.